Yo, what's good, guys? What's going on? How we doing this evening? Okay, so unfortunately, there is no live this evening, okay? But I'm bringing this video to you just to make sure that you guys have got the information that you need and the heads up with what may happen from now until tomorrow, okay? But of course, if you are new to the channel, or it's your first time watching this video, welcome to Traders Reality. I'm Tino. Let's have a conversation. All right. So, Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin has done a really good job of throwing us about, but with the way we break down price, I'm losing my speech, man. What's going on? There's your boomer moment. You can't complain that you don't get them, and they're not intentional either. You know, I don't do it on purpose. I try my best in my mind to get through this stuff correctly. I'm either going to hesitate and say the number 64 like so many times and just get it all wrong. But anyway, at least you're paying attention. Yeah? All right, and so the M formation that happened over the weekend, coming into the last, what day was it? The 31st of July. 30th to the 31st of July. That's when they started forming this pattern. We assumed that price was going to continue down, and granted, it did. It took out the previous pools of liquidity right here, came down to this area right here where there is a pool of liquidity on the 15-minute time frame. Then it started to stabilize. Now, there are so many instances by the market maker that induce traders to believe one thing is happening against the other. Now, you see the little death cross right there, don't you? Interesting, isn't it? Well, let's look at it like this. If the death cross that appeared right here had encouraged the retail trader to step in and go short, why were we witnessing stopping volume candles at the lows? You see, with the accumulation of pins to the low, the market maker was just fulfilling those orders, getting the retail trader to step in and go short, right? Remember, he can only get his longs filled at lower prices if he's got someone on the other end offering the sell. So if a retail trader's going short, he has to trigger the sell button. He sells short, market maker steps in and buys. Okay? So, with yesterday's behavior, we did see them bring price back up. All right? Now, because this move was it was a drifty move. It just happens like so smoothly. It came above the moving averages, took out all the stops from the guys who went short. Now, in light of the cycle itself, we understand that we were in this zone right here when price had stalled from last night's Asian session, which was around here. Now, if we were going to be riding a move down to the second level, okay, which this would have been a rise level 1, drop, would have broken down here, and then we would have seen a retrace level 2, then we would have been in this zone right here. All right, so we were waiting for this to break price down and then come down and then come back up and not come back up to the previous peak. So we would have seen drop level 1, drop level 2, drop level 3, peak formation. All right. So today we were expecting that behavior, but then the stopping volume candle comes in. All right. You've got the new upgrade with Ethereum, which did throw people about. And then before you know it, Bitcoin came up and just blew out of the zone. Now it is still potentially, all right, a level 1 rise. Why? Because it hasn't taken out this zone. Look what I said to you about last night. This area here, look what they've done with price. They've brought it straight up towards it, but they haven't taken it yet. So, as much as we might see that this little W formation, rise up, retrace, continuation up, okay, the pattern looks like it has formed. We're not out the woods until it breaks this zone. So what could happen next? Well, this is on the 1 hour time frame, ladies and gentlemen, so we need to drop down to the 15-minute. No vector candles. Other than this zone right here. No vector candles. Drop down to the 5-minute. Very few. 1, 2, 3 vector candles. If you're not seeing the vector candles on the higher time frames, okay, then there's a good chance you're going to see the vectors get recovered on the lower. All right, which means that they are going to get recovered on the higher time frames. So look, the 1 hour time frame, it's just going to be natural for them to bring price back down to a notable point of interest, which would be in and around the daily open, okay, of yesterday's session. All right. So if Bitcoin does break down, a retrace to the 50 EMA would be a consistent thing. Anything beyond that and they go below, then we will be coming down to the 800 EMA. It is Friday tomorrow, guys. All right. Now, Friday is an interesting day. They tend to either base or they actually make another move, or they prepare for the weekend to really throw traders off. All right. Now, let's have a look at the star of the show. Our Lady Ethereum. Now, if you were watching this stream earlier on today, we were talking about all these zones getting ready to be taken out. We were talking about them happening from here, and happy days. All right. Now, I did say the M4 projection zone was going to get taken. Granted, it didn't get taken. We got these points hit as well. But from the M2 pivot, price is moving up. There's no reason why it can't go back up there. The vector candle has already been retraced. If you look closely, you can see. Right there. All right. But look, the pattern has played out. How beautiful is that? Go and watch yesterday's stream. Go and watch today's stream. All right. At 2 p.m. We were discussing what was going on. The stopping volume candle took out the previous pool of liquidity, as I said to you it would on the stream. And then it moved straight back. This is when I ended the stream. And then she makes the move. But we were understanding something. We were waiting. If their intention was to break down lower, they would have broken down. But man, they didn't. They just shifted back up again. All right. Took out the previous pools of liquidity. Happy days. Now, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward from this, what's going to happen next? As I said to you, it is Friday tomorrow. Oh, it's Friday. Well, yeah, it's Friday tomorrow. Be careful with your trades, guys. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are the most busiest days of the week. All right. They carry the most liquidity across all marketplaces. Friday, they tend to just slow things down. You might get a little bit of activity on a Friday, but just proceed with caution, guys. If you've made money, sit back and enjoy your weekend. Yeah? Don't give it all back on a Friday. That's why I don't trade Fridays. I stay away from Fridays. I use Fridays to prepare for Tuesday. All right? Guys, I know it's short and sweet, but I wanted to just give you the levels and help you understand what's happened next. Okay? Or what is going to effectively happen next. All right? And I don't even know if I've done a good job of that this evening. I'm pretty spent. But we understand that we have got the vector candles here, but we are going into Friday. So price may start to just make more moves to the upside, hit the rest of the zones that they've got to take out. Or they'll just stabilize price and trade sideways, come back and recover a little bit of the vector and see what the weekend brings. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I know it's short and brief, but I'm shattered. It's been a busy week. Listen, mad love to all of you guys. I hope you have a great evening. Take care. Peace.